All right, round 2. We've got a great keep here. Preordain is very nice. Playing against Psycha Goif. Seems like someone who very much likes Legacy and Cube and all that. Let's get our Preordain going here. Find one of our nice enablers. Do we need a second blue source? Well, eventually we will. But for now, I'm pretty content with the Electrolyze. So it's just bottom island, top Electrolyze, pass. Strip mine. Interesting. Well, kind of wish I'd kept that island now, but at least we got a grip full of burn spells. If he's playing the Crucible of Worlds deck, the good news is we've got Smash and Torch Fiend. Kami of Ancient Law. Well, it's good against our Treachery. Guess we take 2 here. Let's just start burning him. Rift Bolt, all right. If I can find a blue source, I can electrolyze that. I'll take 4 this time. Chandra. All right. So basically I'm just hunting for a blue source. So I can electrolyze his Mind Sensor and him. But until then I'm just going to burn him. Snap, not the ideal draw. Guess we just pass. I can get him down to pretty close to lethal soon. Chandra's Phoenix. All right. Well, free spell's good for him. And the factory too, huh? It's pretty convenient. Is this an artifact at least? Oh. That's so lucky for me. Alright, so smash this. Geez, I'm so close to killing him. I think I actually burst a creature, and maybe you're wondering why, but because if I burn him and then I char him, he's still at 1. So I'd rather... Because if I get a blue source, I can just snap burn anyway, so let's just burn his most relevant creature, which is probably the Mind Sensor, I guess. And then we'll take 4. Yeah, that was not a good draw, unfortunately. Mana Crypt. Well, that one doesn't matter. Unless he's got X burn spell here, I guess. Yeah, Char is going to bring me down to 3 hit points, too. Oh, no. Well, that's a GG's. That sucks. All right, well, wanted to do better, but couldn't find our second blue source. And actually, I guess we could, but I bottomed that one, and then he strip mined me. So, unfortunately, that strip mine did all sorts of work. I guess it doesn't matter. We were going to lose anyway. That sucks. Let's try this again. So, I guess I have to keep lands. No, I don't have to keep lands. I just have to draw better. It's what it usually boils down to. Smash still seems pretty good, although I guess we just saw Mishra's Factory, huh? Nothing else. Have to assume there's more in there. I guess we don't have to assume, but I'm going to. Anything I want to cut for something else? I mean, I can repeal stuff. Is that good? I don't know. Do I want Dak Faden again? He played well for me, but I don't like him as much in this match. Mostly because... Why don't I like it in this match? Because he's got a lot of aggressive stuff. He played a couple non-basics, but not feeling the Magus. Yeah, Johnny Vengeance pretty good. I think we just try again. Let's draw better. Could ditch the Sower if I thought he could burn it, but I guess we didn't really see burn besides a Johnny. We're just assuming there's a lot of burn because he's in red, which is probably a safe assumption. It's not like Sower's that insane in this match anyway. All those creatures are pretty underwhelming. All right, I'll ditch a Sower. Let's bring in Dak maybe for some card value, but he probably dies pretty quick. Rakdos Cackler could at least keep attacking into my opponent. Maybe I want the Batter Skull since he seems pretty aggressive, even though it's a Nombo with Vortex. I'll do Batter Skull. He seems aggressive enough where Batter Skull could be really good. We'll play first. Let's see here. Yeah, turn 1 Delver. Seems good. Opponent mulls. Snap keeps it 6. Revealing counterspell, very nice. So we'll leave up counterspell. So I could suspend Rift Bolt. Char makes better use of the mana, but suspending Rift Vault fakes like I have another counterspell. Does faking a counterspell mean anything? I might need the Char for a 4 toughness guy too. I'm going to suspend Rift Bolt. Mana Crypt. All right. Playing something big here. Does not fear the counterspell. I'll tell you that much. All right, we're still gunning for him. I'm just going to let Chandra do her thing for a while, especially since the Mana Crypt could punish him pretty good. I almost feel like it's in his best interest to not play Mana Crypt, but he just has to win some coin flips, so. There's our second mountain. Are we at lethal? We are at lethal. Insane. What was that? What turn? I gotta see for my own. Turn 4. Wow. Pretty good. Turn 4 burnout is pretty good. Do we see any more spells? Just Chandra, which is good against our X1s, but thankfully we don't have too many of them. I guess Snap. Pyromancer. Ooh, it's really good against the Pyromancer. Not going to take Pyromancer out, but that is good against our Pyromancer. God, anything else? Is Treachery actually good in this match? It's really hard to deny Treachery ever. It really is. I have to assume it's good. Is Repeal good in this match? Possibly not. But bouncing things is pretty nice. Drawing a card is pretty nice, but what am I bouncing? I'm not bouncing a Planeswalker, you know? Am I just bouncing his little dudes to buy some time? I mean, usually it's just tough to deny a cantrip, but could take the Revoker, turn off a Johnny. Might be one of his few sources of life gain. But he can kill it with Chandra then, so I don't like it. Cackler is at least immune to Chandra, but I guess it attacks in pretty well on him too. He does have mortars, which is a big deal. That makes creatures worse. Smash is still very good if he's going to leave Mana Crypt in. I guess, I wait and see if the Mana Crypt deals damage and then smash it. It also does deal with the Mishra's Factory, so I got to leave it in. Yeah, I guess I leave it this. I don't like the Repeal that much in this match, but I don't know what to replace it with. Could be a Chainwalker or something. But then maybe I'd rather just do the Cackler since it's a 1-drop. Or the Hero, maybe, because it's big, but gets blocked by all his little dudes, which I don't like all that much. Let's just leave it the same, I guess. It's a pretty insane hand. Get to go Delver into Pyromancer. All right. A little less worried about the Savannah Lions once we get this Pyromancer online. Preordain. Get a dude. 2 lands. So I actually think I want to leave them on top because they get us right into Batterskull range, which I think our opponent's going to have a pretty tough time dealing with based on what we've seen out of his deck. So sure, we'll leave both lands on top. They both seem fairly useful. I mean, Mortars kind of deals with Batterskull, but you can get him back. I don't know. Seems legit to me. Not too concerned about the encampment. Chromox. Would very much like to smash that. Well, actually, let's see if he exiles, I can just repeal it. I guess I can just repeal it for 1. Or, yeah, just 1. Draw a card, get a dude. He exiles a card already. So he needs that ramp pretty bad. Probably to get him to a Johnny, I'm going to assume. Yeah. So we still are going to be able to kill a Johnny. He's got to take out the Pyromancer here. Wait. Oh, just our mountain. Okay. Whatever. We've got the out for that. Yeah, so I guess he's got 1 card left. We're going to kill a Johnny. So how do we best do this? Because I want to repeal his Chromox too to make it pretty much worthless. And then he's in pretty rough shape, although they don't have the encampment, I guess, for blocks, but we'll have a Batterskull. Let's play Mountain. Let's burn Lions. Maybe we want to repeal first. Let's repeal Mox for 1. Get a dude. Draw a card. Strike the Lions. Get another dude. These go at Vengeant. This goes at Goyf. Now he pretty much has to leave up encampment unless he's... Well, I probably would have left up encampment if I were him, since it would have staved off the attacks a little bit better. I also probably would have just nuked something with a Johnny. But I guess it did force us to have like a burn spell. So, but I mean, we're a burn deck. He should have just, I would think, get the full value from a Johnny, but what do I know? I guess at this point I can just leave up Counterspell for anything. I mean, I could just play Batterskull too, but he's still 2 mana away from Irrelevant Mortars. Yeah, I guess I probably play Batterskull. Although, how much is he taking here? 5? I'm going to play Batterskull. Whether or not it's right, we'll find out. He can't Mortars yet, so as long as I can untap and play Counterspell, I'm fine. Alright, Chandra to take out our Pyromancer, so kind of wish I'd left up Counterspell, but it's not the end of the world. Still get to, I guess we don't get to kill her. So, did have a good spell there. That thankfully does not matter. A lot of land draws, but I did top 2 lands with Preordained, so kind of did to myself a little bit. I guess we do... Okay, so we'll do Germ on Chandra and 2 tokens on Chandra. And then these 2 at him. Just a concession. All right. We're going to draw Island, Char, Steam Vents. So ultimately the Batterskull panned out for us, but we had a little bit of a rough patch going on for the next 4. The next 4 turns were going to be 3 land draws and 1 burn. Then we were going to hit a nice spread, I guess, but the snipe would have been pretty lackluster, I guess, at that point. Same with Electromancer, so I guess I'm happy he conceded. I mean, he had encampment option available. All right, we'll see you in round 3.